What a great point from BDN.
In this point, the server puts on an absolute clinic on how to wrong foot your opponent, but also how to take time away from them.
Better. There were a few points there we were just cracking the ball. What a great point from BDN.
Now, first, this video is courtesy of Tennis Tunes on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to their awesome channel. I've put their link in the description below. All right, we got BDN serving, and he serves out wide to Scott. And realize something, that when you serve out wide, your opponent has to scramble back to the middle because they think that you're going to rip a ball down the line. So when you serve out wide, it is a great opportunity to then hit back to that same corner, to not just hit into the open court, but realize the opponent's running that way, use their momentum against them, and hit back the other, or actually the same direction you served. And look what happens here. The +1 for the server, BDN, is actually in the same direction he serves. And that really hurts Scott. Scott's moving this way, and Scott's a super high-level recreational player, but also really fast player around the court, super athletic. So his speed going back to the middle can actually be used against him. So against really fast players, it's a great idea to actually wrong foot them because of that. Slow players, you don't want to wrong foot them because they're usually still over here. So the down the line or the open court is usually the smarter play. So BDN hits it back to that same out wide angle. But here is where something really cool happens. Scott hits a ball pretty deep to BDN's backhand. And let's zoom in here and check out what BDN does. He hits this ball on the rise. Watch how this ball bounces, and it's rising when BDN hits the ball into the open court. The ball is rising, and by doing that, he's making sure to contact the ball soon enough, taking time away from Scott. Now BDN can hit the ball into the open court. You watch a lot of recreational players, they'll let this ball peak. They'll let the ball drop because they think, well, the ball's getting a little high on me. I'm going to back up and let this ball drop. Well, that'll give the baseliner or Scott time to get back to the center, and you squander that opportunity to take time away from them. So yes, BDN is hitting this ball up around, maybe armpit level, shoulder level. Maybe you don't feel super confident hitting balls up there, but it might be actually negated by just the fact, meaning in a good way, just the fact that you're taking time away from the opponent. You can hit the ball and put pressure on the opponent, or on Scott, if you will. So you'll notice Scott, who's a two-hander, is having to reach with one hand. Here's the perfect opportunity for BDN to attack. There are 3 times to come to the net in tennis. Every short ball, if you want to serve and volley, but also when you get your opponent in trouble. And BDN moved forward to get that ball early so he can hit it into this backhand corner and get Scott in trouble. Now, one thing I would say is it's critical. And BDN, if you watch this point, make sure you heed this advice. When you're coming forward, you got to split step. So have a great ready position that's centered right in front of you. You can see your rackets on your left side. As you're running in, get that racket centered right up in front of you, and make sure that you're split stepping as Scott is hitting the ball. And really the proper timing is to land your split step just after they hit. But if you just try to land and do your split step as he's hitting, it'll be better than not split stepping at all. We zoom in here, you can see you don't split step. So that's definitely not in your best interest, especially as your level of play rises. And then here's another opportunity for BDN to wrong foot Scott. Again, Scott is so fast, and you want to use an opponent's speed against them. If you're playing someone really slow, you just hit it down the line, or maybe you can even do a drop shot and you're fine. But Scott's coming this way, so you're going to see BDN hit behind him and use that speed against him. An absolute clinic on how to wrong foot your opponent and take time away from them. Now, if you're tired of lugging around your old and outdated ball machine, then just make your tennis friends jealous and get the Proton ball machine by Hydrogen Sports. And right now you can get free shipping in the USA when you use my link. It's in the description. You'll find it in the first comment. You'll also see it on the screen at the end of this video. The Proton is fully programmable using its intuitive app. In fact, you control it using your smartphone or watch. It holds up to 100 balls and weighs less than 20 pounds. To see how truly amazing this ball machine is, and to get free shipping when you order one, be sure to use my link. So click right there to check out the Proton Ball Machine. And with that link, you're given a coupon code for free shipping. Go out and film yourself playing matches. Look for opportunities to wrong foot your opponent and take time away. If you do, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.